Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the Unranked Diamond, not the main account. We're playing SANTE today. I was blind pick, and I think Gwen isn't the best matchup, so we'll have to be a bit careful. There's a Lee Sin mid, which is a bit peculiar. And it's not a Smurf, it's a level 1000 summoner, which is crazy. Yeah, the Lux, again, level 70 is low, but the account was gold last season, so that won't be a Smurf. It'll be someone's alt account or something like that. But yeah, SANTE, still probably what most people would deem overpowered. I've only played him a handful of times, so we're going to have to be careful. Last time I played him, I didn't have a good early game, and I'm going to have to be careful in the early game, because obviously I don't want Gwen to beat me and snowball, because that's what happened last time I played this champ. So I do know if you can get SANTE to a mid to late game area, that's where he's absolutely mad. So, yeah, so far, dead in the series. Obviously, we've lost 2 now in a row. Hopefully, this isn't the third. But obviously, on each loss, a champion dies. So, we have lost 2 champions. Jin and Rumble are officially dead. Goodbye to them. Obviously, there are ways to get them back. But for now, they are dead. F in chat. Also, let's check if SANTE is donated. I don't think he is, actually. No, he's not. I think he was, and I think we already did them. Yeah, Gwen, I don't know. Gwen, I think, is actually quite good into SANTE. She did have on her profile SANTE Stomper, by the way. Can we beat a SANTE Stomper? Lee Sin mid should not really do anything, especially to a Lux. She can just Q him anytime he goes on. How'd you get them back? me on. So, if we get a Pentakill, we can simply pick a champion to bring back who's dead. Just straight up, pick the champion I want. You know, if you lose a champ that I like to play, I can just pick it. If we get a Baron Steel or an Elder Dragon Steel, it protects the champion that we're currently playing, gives them an extra life. Or if we win 5 games in a row, we put all the dead champions in a kind of spin the wheel as such, and one random champion is brought back to life. We've already won 5 games in a row, so basically what we've decided is when 5 champions are dead, 2 obviously are dead at the moment, we'll do our first spin the wheel. And I'll do the spin the wheel, by the way, on video, so you know, so people trust me. I'll live stream doing it, because some people be like, oh, it's convenient that, oh, you know, let's just, for example, go, oh, you played Anivia and lost, and then, oh, your Anivia randomly got brought back. No, I'll do it live, so there's no, like, potential people going like that. Even though I wouldn't do that, but you'll always have the internet. Now. Gwen does... The problem with Gwen is her true damage. Lux died. Again, she got the kill. They must have tower dove. Oh, I missed that Q. That was bad. I have to be an early base for me. The weird thing is that she's like auto pushing. She shouldn't really do this. Solo kill on Thresh. Tanky Thorn, thank you so much, dude, for the 13 months tier 1. Oh, Yak Show first, probably. The Lee Sin's going to fall off, but the rest of them scale fairly well. It's kind of the exact same thing as the last game. If the Lee Sin gets fed early, like the Shaco, basically, they can snowball. If he doesn't, he'll be a massive weight on his team, as it were, you know? I'm going to go back and TP, because like we might be getting a gank soon. Wow. If Lux isn't, by the way, saving her Q for any time he just presses Q himself, then she's making a mistake. That should be such an easy counter. He's not going to kill her, but he's going to do a decent amount of damage to her, which I'll happily take. Just don't overdo it. That ignite, though. What the hell? That was a mistake of an ignite. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. And whenever you've got a combat summon and you waste it like that, it's not a good feeling. Because if you waste the combat summoner, like I've still got flash up, so it makes you a little bit more vulnerable.
I will push them back alone if I must.
Bonk. Bot lane's getting crushed. It's gonna be a hard game. All right, she's TP'd back.
An ally has been slain.
Delay ace. Go back. The bot lane are getting crushed. Hey, Carlson, man. Happy weekend. We get late game. How does it go? Winnable, I'd say, in late game if Hecarim does well, because Hecarim in theory could just destroy these two. They're immobile, squishy in the backline, and that's what Hecarim lives for. Lux could also do some nice snipes. Lee Sin shouldn't really be able to do that much in late game. Gwen, yeah, the thing, Gwen, we had to blind pick something. I blind picked Cassante. The annoying thing is Gwen is probably one of the best champions against Cassante that there is because of her true damage and all that. So it's actually kind of annoying that of the one champion to go against, well, you know, Fiora, I guess, but Gwen is annoying. She's a tank killer, true damage, sustain, duelist, and it's like typically people say, what happens, you know, if you're a top laner, what do you do if your team isn't doing very good? Split push a lot of the time, obviously, is the vibe, but can I ever split push against a Gwen? I don't know. Genuinely. Not sure. He's going bot. So again, if Lux is smartened up a little bit, she'll never die to him ever in a 1v1. Then you'll have Lee Sin roaming. Like, think of Lee Sin mid in weird aspect, kind of like a Katarina. Yeah, we have no control over this Lee Sin. It's one of those games that I do wish I was mid, because if I was against a Lee Sin mid, I know exactly what to do. But it's the thing with, you know, Lee Sin you could officially call a cheese mid laner. Not everyone's going to know what to do against it, which is a shame, but it's realistic, you know. Wait, she has Ignite back up? Damn. Don't think she's ever going to kill me. Well, in early mid-game, like, I don't think I'm ever going to die in a 1v1. I'll always be able to just get away, but she has lane advantage, which is not good. Lee Sin will fall off, yes. But like exactly at the Shaco last game, he got fed enough that it didn't matter. The game was over. That's what you're supposed to obviously do with early game champs. So he must be like a Lee Sin one trick. 704,000 whatever Iron Defender was. I think that's probably amount shielded. And again, he's a level 1000 account, so it's not a smurf or anything like that. It's a high level account. She's got a Prowler's Claw. Okay, that's weird. He's going to be very squishy. Yeah, that's a lot of games of League. She just wrecks my face. Lux died again. 26 health. Ekram, go kill Lee. You have ult up and everything. Not really sure what we can do here. We're in a losing matchup. And it doesn't, like, this is the type of thing that doesn't even matter that I'm smurfing. My champion in this stage of the game just simply does not have the strength to kill that champion unless she, like, makes such a massive mistake. And you just play relatively basic, you're not going to make those huge mistakes. You know? I'd say Lux is probably hilariously one of the best champions against Lee Sin mid. If you just play it basically correct with your Q, he will never be able to do anything to you. But like, it's if the Lux went a bit aggro and pressed a Q, missed it, then you completely open up yourself. You, to win that matchup effectively, never ever ever use your Q aggressively as Lux. It's frustrating, but that's what you've got to do. But like, Lux used to be one of my most played champions. Hilariously, Lux was a champion I used to play when Lee Sin mid was meta. Because a lot of people kind of forget that Lee Sin many years ago was meta. I was like, right, let's try to fight her. She doesn't have Ignite up. Never mind. I just come back and she destroys me. I missed one Q. She missed some of her ult and still killed me. What the hell, man? See you later, Ricky, man. Oof. I don't know what I can do at all. This just feels poop. She just absolutely destroys me. Absolutely destroys me. Oh. It's still dragon. Wow. This is one of these games that is not going well. Pretty much everywhere. It happens. Unfortunately, I usually don't play ranked on the weekend. For set oh, Hecarim just ran into Lee. For set reasons, I don't play on the weekend, and unfortunately, it's kind of lived up to that because we're going to be playing on the weekend, and this is going to be my third game and looks like my third loss in a row. Don't usually play on the weekends. Oh my god, she's got Rift, mate. Oh, I'm just absolutely screwed. Been screwed this entire matchup. Maybe... What the hell is this guy building? Huh? Is he building an Essence Reaver on Hecarim? That's not a thing. Yeah, maybe a couple early ganks or something, maybe, would have been cool, but ultimately this matchup I just think is so... Oh, Shojin. Oh, maybe. That's weird. I think this matchup is just so favoured into a Gwen that ultimately, even if he did gank me a couple times top lane and we got 1 or 2 kills, I don't think it would have mattered. This is why I would say, and we're all greedy in our own way, and like when I play on my main account, I always want last pick in mid lane. Arguably, top lane is the best lane to give last pick to, if you can. Oh, that Lux ult. Give some shutdowns. Not going terribly. He's level 11 now. That fight went pretty well for my team. I think 3 of them died. Yeah, Spirit Shojin first, like that. I don't know, I get it partially, but that's going to make you so squishy as a Hecarim. Especially when there's a Rowler's Claw Lee Sin. I'm dead. Dude, Gwen is doing too much damage. What on earth? What can I do? I just simply die. Because I don't even think... I don't know. Obviously, there's always room for growth. You always can play better. I don't really know what more I could have done. More behind... Yep. Ugh. The reason why I'm behind is because she's been able to beat me from the beginning of the game. Like, this is how this has been going from the beginning.
No god, king of
How do you think she got the lead?
them, and none will conquer.
Every single trade she's won. Even arguably in trades that I'd say I actually played well and hit everything and she didn't hit everything, she still would win the trade. So... yeah. Lee is going to start falling off quite fast as well. I was fighting her in the early levels because I thought that's my only chance, and she still was beating me in the early levels.
Every scar, a lesson.
Like, if I overshow here, I'm just dead. But I have to. Not going to stay for the tower. Because she's back. So... we'll see. You ever think about streaming one of the sprint races, as you don't like them much? What do you mean? I can't stream a sprint race because of copyright. Okay, Gwen's over there. Presumably because dragon. I've got TP though. They should be careful. I think Gwen was planning just to walk straight down. She walked straight into her. Alright. Did my job, took their jungle away so we can get the dragon. Maybe I shouldn't have gone straight back in to fight, but I made my team get the dragon though. So that's not too bad. I think so many, by the way, champions are building this item that it's not even good for. I would never build that on Sejuani. I think that's weird. Hey, Loot Crusader. How's it going? Go, Hekarim. At least it is so squishy. Yeah, he did go spear first. Well. Aim. Don't think I've ever seen that myself personally, a Hecarim rushing one of them. I think it would only be great in my, like, first assumption if you snowball. High risk, high reward kind of thing. Huzzy on the weekend. I typically try to stream one of the weekend days, but I don't really play ranked. The reason why I'm actually playing ranked today is because I didn't stream yesterday. Oh, and I took the impromptu day off, which I did not mean to take. Well, wasn't planning to take off, but the morning was not good. The Lee Sin is falling off really hard, but then they've got Gwen for late game. Ugh. I'm scared of Gwen. think as a team we might be able to take her on, but I don't think I ever can. Which is a really sucky feeling, by the way. I don't know if anybody else is the same, but I hate playing a champion, and in your matchup, you kind of know you're kind of screwed. And you're like, well, I can't do anything to you. I hate that feeling so much. I would say it's probably one of the worst feelings in League for me. It's got like my whole, you know, hopefully it makes partial sense, but like my whole philosophy is like, be useful, don't play like, you know, I don't play early game champions because it's like, if you do bad in the early game, you're going to be screwed. Play late game so you always can do okay. But even in late game, I don't think I can do anything to a Gwen. Because she will just tear through me with true damage. I think. So I'll just try to be useful. Does it mean like if Gwen becomes the biggest threat, I could alter Gwen out of a team fight so she doesn't take over? Yes. If I have to sacrifice myself for that, fine. If that means my team wins... Why did they get caught? They got caught. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I think Lux got caught. She... Huh? Oh my god, Severe got caught as well, with double sums up and everything. Our 2 carries. Guys, you're the carries. Please don't get caught. You're the ones that need to stay alive the most. That was an int. That's different than getting caught. Getting caught is a mistake, and that's unfortunate. That was basically an int. I tried to save the Thresh, but then we had no damage follow-up. Thought we could kill the Gwen then. What can we do? No idea. Getting battered. Thought that was our chance to kill the Gwen for the big shutdown. Damn, man. I think I will just say this has made me decide to continue my trend of not playing ranked on the weekend. Kelp Shakers, 20 months with Prime. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. For those that are like, what? Why? It's a hard, like, it's just a gut feeling, you know. Ultimately I can only go off my own gut feeling, but the general quality of League just feels so much lower on weekends to me. Overall, like, no matter what rank you're in or anything, if I'm on the main account, if I'm on a Smurf account, whatever it is, it just doesn't feel as good. And if it's not as good, it's less enjoyable overall. So if you can be a bit, you know, if you have the luxury of being able to pick when you play, like I do. I don't, you know, if you work a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, the weekend is probably and one of the only times you can play. But yeah. Does it mean it's easy to climb? Again, I don't really care about that, though. I care about it being fun. And again, your teammates aren't, you know, the teammates are the same. And if, you know, if you're, in theory, if you're playing a hyper carry, snowbally, solo queue champ, like a Kiana or a Katarina, maybe. But I, again, don't really play those champions. I will be in this series. Obviously, I'm not really doing that today, which maybe I should be. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if at all I'm ever going to be like a threat this game. Ankylosaurus, 24 months of Prime. Yeah, it has been a while. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Lux keeps using her Q when she probably shouldn't. He flashed in a straight line.
Her only son fighting to the death.
Nice. Ekram's doing a lot of damage. We could do Baron. Uh-oh. Honestly, do Baron, and I can just, like, yeet the Sejuani away, in theory. Oh, I missed. We got the Baron. Oh, it's not dead. To me! Please! What's going on? Oh no. That's game over. Oh, I don't think Hecarim had smite up. I think that's the problem. I think when he went in to go kill it, I think he didn't have smite up at that time. Oh, Gwen's again. This 100% is partially my fault, not even partially. This is a big part of my fault. I picked SANTE, and Gwen's just had an absolute free game. I literally do not know what I could have done this match. I simply do not know. If Gwen didn't make an a catastrophic mistake in the early game, which he didn't, I don't know what I could do. I really don't know what I could have done this game. It felt like every single trade she won. Even in the early game. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably something. I'm sure if you're like a proper SANTE player, maybe. But, oh, just felt really bad. Like to stay for that, but in court more. And we definitely cannot win this game if our carries are the one that gets caught. They're the ones that really need to stay safe and stay alive, but weirdly they're getting caught quite a lot. Like 7 deaths, 6 deaths, you know? It's quite a lot for our carries. I thought I'd just go for an engage to see what happens. Hecker, you're too squishy, bud. Yeesh. So squishy. Again, the Hecarim does a lot of damage, but he just gets absolutely destroyed if he just doesn't... Well, if the enemy team is allowed to attack him, he just goes pop. But, like, that build to me is, like, near enough like a one-shot build he's going for, I think. If it one-shots things, great. Ooh, nice. That would be a nice little cheeky kill that we just got. I think Lux could have walked a bit forward there. Oh well. Well, my bad, I guess. I've learned to not blind pick SANTE if Gwen's available, apparently. The Thresh has been trying to surrender this game from pretty early on. Forgot they had Lee Sin. Do I go for it? Eh. Oh. Never mind. They've already done it. Problem is that we've got 2 open base areas. So supers are just going to walk in now and go, hello! And be like, oh no! Oh, God. Rough game, man. Today has been rough. 3 losses in a row. Ouch. The biggest thing that I will say, I just regret playing on the weekend. I wish, like, if I could go back in time, I would not have played on the weekend, and hopefully we would have been able to maintain our 100% win rate in placements. But I felt bad for not streaming yesterday, so I was like, oh, let's do some ranked. And I just shouldn't have, because, again, my principle is not play ranked on the weekend. It always goes bad. Man.
Has been slain.
Ooh. Ooh. Triple kill.
Ally has been slain.
We'll be getting variety. I want to do more variety on my stream. There's actually a game that I'm waiting for to come out that I actually think we're gonna turn into. I got one. We're gonna turn into, I think, my second. Well, basically for a long time on stream, I haven't had another game to play. I just haven't had a lot of interest in other games, to be honest. I think when Skull and Bones, whatever it is, comes out, I think I'll be playing that on stream. I'm not allowed to tell you that I've played that game. Wait a minute. And yeah, no, I enjoyed it, so. I'm on the board officially, by the way. That was my first kill of the game. It's a pirate one, yep. Skull and Bones, I think it's called. Yeah, I played that. It was very enjoyable. I need a... I need... Ooh. That's bad. Man. How about Hogwarts Legacy? I don't want to stream that game. I will be playing it. But with the problems with that game that's surrounding it, I think it would just be a bit annoying to stream it, if I'm completely honest. Like, we've just talked about Hogwarts Legacy in my stream because people are excited about it. And we've had some interesting people come into the chat and be very toxic. So it's just like, it's not really worth it. You know, Gwen has absolutely destroyed this game, but I really don't know what more I could have done in the individual matchup. But Severe's spam pinging me, fair enough, but it's not exactly like they won bot lane, really. So, I don't know. That means SANTE is dead. 3 losses in a row, that feels bad. I think I'm actually going to leave it there because I'd like the last game to be a win. And the way that again, sometimes you just go off how you feel. I feel if I play another game, I'm just going to lose it. It's a weird feeling, I know, but I genuinely feel if I play another game, we're just going to lose. So if you have that gut feeling, don't play another game. But anyway, that was not good. Again, I'll be uploading it. As I said, I'll be uploading every game to show the true adventure, the ups, the downs. Gives you a realistic view on climbing, I guess. But yeah, I'll open my arms and say it was a mistake. I should not have played ranked today. I knew I wasn't really in the mood for it as well, but I just felt bad because I didn't play ranked yesterday. But anyway, we went 168, nearly 12k damage, but obviously very low. And yeah, just a bad game. But that is going to be it. If you guys still enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime.